Hi, it's Kieran here from Mercer Interactive. This is the second big update for Equilibrium's early access. Okay, for today we've got a good few more fixes and features added to the game. So first we're going to look at the new challenge level selection UI. As you can see, there's now 6 challenge levels here instead of the original 8. This is because we need space for the more levels we're adding. We've added another level, Dim and Destruction, small spell and error. We'll get that fixed, don't worry. But yeah, so this will be 6 levels per section to make it easier to navigate. Another thing that you could probably see is that there's these wee medals sitting here. These are our new medal system for the game. Every level has them. That's a challenge level, and you basically need to complete the objectives to the best of your ability to get either bronze, silver, or gold. So, for example, save the trees, you need to get your temperature between 33 and 45 degrees, or for silver, you need to get temperature between 20 and 32, or for gold, you need to get below 20. Some of these medals will be quite hard, such as the U versus population one. This is the one where you need to remove all the cities as quickly as possible in the time limit, and they keep respawning. So 5 or less cities for gold, which will be quite hard. Once you've completed the challenge level, it will actually tell you which you've got. Like, so we'll quickly have a look at the toxic waste one to show how the medals work. Medals will only overwrite if the highest medal you have is better than the lowest one. So, for example, if you were to get a bronze medal and then a silver, then the silver would overwrite the bronze. But if you got a bronze medal playing it again, then the silver would not be overwritten. So we'll go here, save as many tiles as we can. So for if the time limit goes out and you've only saved, say 25, then that would be the bronze, 35 and it'd be the silver, and I think it's 45 and it'll be the gold. We'll see in a minute how it works. Just need to find the last 3. And one more. There it is. Congratulations, you have managed to remove enough toxic waste in time given. You have received the gold medal. So these medals will save if you either go to the menu or the puzzle, the next challenge level, sorry. That is something we need to update these buttons to say challenge instead of puzzle. They were originally going to be called puzzle levels. So we go back to the main menu, challenges, and that's still gold. We had a glitch where this would actually show up bronze if you get gold in any of these 2 levels, but we fixed it, so that's not a worry. Another thing we've added now is snow is in the game, like snowstorms rather than just like snow tiles. So snow will actually accumulate over time on a tile the more that it snows on it. Snow will only appear between -4 degrees and 2 degrees. This is kind of for both gameplay purposes and kind of true to science. A lot of times, like, snow will kind of gradually only appear over those temperatures anymore, and it might become hail or just kind of like plain ice. This will probably receive tuning though, based on both feedback and how we kind of look into it the further we're going into sandbox territory and other levels that require it. The snow tiles will not actually be affected in the freeze level. That's something we had to consider. Snow will not actually affect the tiles in this due to how the level's coded. We have made adjustments to oil spills as well. Originally, oil spills, when you got rid of them, they wouldn't actually change back to the water-based tooltip. This should now work. Well, it does now do this. I think this was an oversight that we accidentally implemented at some point. Challenge level 1 originally somehow showed that the player needed the temperature to stay below 45, but the one would actually only trigger under 41 degrees. This has been fixed, So it would say here, yeah, it would say here 45 degrees until the timer runs out. The temperature gauge here would actually say 45, but it would be a fail unless you got to 41 or below. That's been fixed. Challenge 2 also said that the player had 6 minutes when they were only supposed to have 3.5 minutes. So any confusion there, we've patched that now. You only get 3.5 minutes, and it tells you that. Challenge level 3's win conditions also make much more sense, as you probably see from that video. Like, the game will end as soon as you've removed every toxic waste. The only way to lose this level is by not saving enough tiles, or by not actually removing every piece of toxic waste by the end of the level. So it's easier for a win now. Right, we'll show you some gameplay of challenge level 9. So this is a brand new level, and Starcorp, the villains in the game, will again pay a good amount of money to destroy our planet. You don't need to question why. You must cause over $100,000 in property damage using adverse weather. Adverse weather will spawn after the planet has hit 40 degrees, so this is tornadoes, thunderstorms, and forest fires. So, best thing to do in this level is try and get that temperature up as high as you can, using any means necessary. You have 3.5 minutes to do this. So as you see, as soon as the tornado appears, it will start racking up points, depending on what it damages. And the beauty of this level is you can control the destruction. So if you were to set like a power plant anywhere, it would cause damage to the power plant. The money will keep rolling up and up and up, and it will destroy everything, because everything is actually, the tornado destruction will actually be the amount that object costs. So for example, the more solar power plants, that's $36,000 every time it gets smashed. Now there will be a lot of tornadoes, thunderstorms and fires happening on this map, and everything will add up. For example, the trees, $100 each, the cacti, $150. Thunderstorms are more there just to set fire to things, such as trees and cacti. Currently thunderstorms won't set fire to anything else right now, but this is something we are looking to change. So as you can see, the medals for this one, you either have to get 100,000 for bronze, 225,000 for silver, or 350,000 for gold. But yeah, this is quite one of these fun levels where you just get to cause absolute destruction in the world any way you want. Tornadoes will spawn at a much higher rate in this level, and this counter will just keep going up the more things are destroyed. Sometimes the tornadoes can be weird. This is something we are looking into right now. Tornadoes will sometimes sit, but it's a bug we're looking into. They will move about, as you've already seen from the beginning of the level, but like there's one just moving there. So water, currently there will be no damage from any oil based or water based tiles. So if there's oil or water in a tile, then there'll be no damage from that. But even just this tile turning like to a kind of dead tile, damaged tile, sorry, this will add, I think, $50, because obviously you need to clean that up as well. Okay, so for the next things we have coming, we're still working on Sandbox behind the scenes, but we're still not ready to show off the mode, as we're working on the user interface as well as gameplay elements. So like we've got like events popping up, but the user interface is still something that's kind of big. Like, we need to make sure it actually is perfect for the game. Okay, so we're back to the main menu. We'll be showing off more Sandbox mode in the coming weeks and months. We want it to be good before we even let players get a chance to mess around with it. And it's just like setting up kind of difficulty and other events and all that before we push it out. We hope you enjoy the brand new update, and be sure to check out our Black Friday sale for the game. Thank you for watching, and we hope you are still enjoying the game.